Welcome to Lulu's Storytime, where imagination comes to life. Get ready to dive into a world full of heartwarming tales that will capture your imagination as you drift off to sleep.
Amelia the Amazing Ant. In a tiny anthill, hidden in the heart of a magical forest, there lived a little ant named Amelia. Now, Amelia was no ordinary ant. She was always curious and had a heart full of bravery. While her ant friends were content with collecting crumbs and staying close to the anthill, Amelia dreamt of grand adventures. One sunny morning, just as the rays of the sun were beginning to paint the forest with warm, bright light, Amelia gathered her courage and decided to explore beyond the anthill. "I wonder what's out there," she whispered to herself, her antennae twitching with excitement. As Amelia stepped out into the forest, her heart pounded at the sight of the towering trees and endless stretch of soft grass. She waited for a moment as her eyes adjusted to the bright sun that illuminated every flower and blade of grass. Taking small steps, she carefully hopped between the glimmering dewdrops that dotted the ground like tiny gems, imagining them as little stepping stones guiding her on an exciting journey. Suddenly, she heard a soft voice calling from above. "Hello, little ant. What brings you to this neck of the woods?" Amelia looked up to see a friendly ladybug perched on a leaf. Her wings were painted with vibrant pink spots that sparkled in the sunlight. "I'm Amelia, and I want to have adventures beyond our anthill," she replied with a smile. "Well, Amelia, I'm Lila the ladybug, and I can show you some exciting spots," Lila offered. She extended her tiny black-spotted hand toward Amelia. Amelia's eyes widened with excitement, and she reached out to shake Lila's hand. "Oh, that would be fantastic," she said. Amelia and Lila spent day after day together, Amelia always riding on Lila's back. They weaved their way through the beautiful forest and explored all the mysterious wonders it possessed. They visited the sparkling brook where the cool water danced in the sunlight, then rested on a field of blossoms that were as velvety as pillows, surrounding them with the sweet scent of nectar. They even had a daring ride on a tiny yellow bird feather drifting through the breeze like two tiny fairies. "Woohoo! This is fun," Amelia said. "Hang on tight," Lila exclaimed. As the days passed, Amelia's confidence grew, and she made friends with many forest creatures. She played hide and seek with the mischievous squirrels, danced with the butterflies under the moonlight, and chatted with wise old Mr. Owl. "Nighttime is my favorite time of the day here in the forest," Mr. Owl told Amelia. "Why is that, Mr. Owl?" Amelia asked. Mr. Owl had a special treat for Amelia and Lila, a journey to a secret spot far away from the normal gathering places. "Follow me, ladies. I'll show you," Mr. Owl said, as he motioned them on with his big feathery wing. He flew ahead of Amelia and Lila and showed them the way. The farther they went, the darker and more mysterious it became, until they reached a hidden glade deep within the forest. Amelia marveled at what she saw. "I can't believe my eyes," Amelia said. "I've never seen anything as beautiful," Lila said. There were tall, swaying trees illuminated by hundreds of glowing lights that seemed to float like tiny stars in the night sky. "What are those tiny flashing lights?" Amelia asked. "Those are fireflies," Lila answered. "Not just any old fireflies," Mr. Owl said. "These fireflies can sing the songs of the moonlight. Now, get really quiet and listen." Amelia and Lila got as quiet and as still as they possibly could. Even holding their breath, so as not to make a peep. "I hear them," Amelia said. The faintest sound of twinkling notes that played in the wind each time the fireflies glowed in the darkness. The air smelled delicious from the sweetness of the wildflowers as the soft music filled their ears.
"This is my special place. This is why nighttime is my favorite time of day,"
Mr. Owl explained.
"I can certainly understand that,"
Lila said. Amelia gave an agreeing nod. "Me too." The next morning, Amelia knew it was time to return home to the anthill. She and Lila said goodbye to Mr. Owl and all of the other animals of the forest. Taking one last look around, Amelia admitted, "I'll never be too shy again to try new things."
"That's a wise decision, Amelia,"
Mr. Owl said. When Amelia finally reached her home on the anthill, the other ants were eager to hear the stories of her brave adventures. Amelia spent hours and hours sharing the tales of her travels with Lila and Mr. Owl. "I've learned so much from my adventures," Amelia told them. "I know now that I'm brave enough to achieve anything I set my mind to do." One day, the anthill faced a big challenge when heavy rains threatened to flood their home. Amelia quickly sprang into action, leading the other ants to build a strong dam like she had seen in the forest. "This way, everyone. We need to work together as quickly as we can," Amelia told the other ants. They worked together, carrying pebbles and twigs timelessly, determined to protect their home. In no time at all, the dam was completed and the anthill was safe. Amelia even found a way to use leaves as umbrellas to keep the water away from their precious tunnels. "This was a great idea, Amelia," said one of the ants. Thanks to her bravery and quick thinking, Amelia found a way to save their home from the rising waters. The ants cheered and applauded, lifting Amelia onto their shoulders as they chanted, "Amelia the amazing ant! Amelia the amazing ant!" From that day on, Amelia was known as Amelia the amazing ant. She was a true hero in the hearts of all the other ants. And as for Amelia, she continued to have new adventures every day with Lila the ladybug. And if you look closely, you might even see them from time to time, sneaking through the grass, exploring the vast, beautiful world around them. The end. This has been Amelia, the Amazing Ant, written and narrated by Suzie B. Copyright 2023 by My Four-Legged Family Press. Production copyright by My Four-Legged Family
Come back
Press.
to Lulu's for more story time.